Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Paulio Jr. And today I really wanted to share this with everybody because I have found an extremely simple and easy to use company called StockPile, in which the name suggests that you can that you can buy and trade stocks as you please. So what's fantastic about StockPile to start out with is you don't need an investor or a broker. It's up to you and how you um, research and so forth. You can buy fractions of a share instead of buying a whole share if you don't have a ton of money. So, for instance, if Google, is what I think is like close to $1,000 a share, um, you don't have to buy a whole share like you used to. You can buy a tenth of a share if you truly want to. Whatever amount you want to put in, um, StockPile will let you do that, and a lot of companies do not let you do that. This is available in any web browser, and it's also available for any Android or um, Apple device, so any iOS. So let's just get right into it. So the best thing that I love is simplicity, and this is StockPile is as simple as it gets. So right now I'm just using uh, the web um, the web application here to just show you how everything looks and how everything works and just how easy it is to use. So um, this would be um, after you create an account, which is free, um, and then linking a bank account, credit card, PayPal, whatnot, to your account, so you can start putting money into your StockPile account. All of these numbers have been um, skewed because obviously I don't want anybody knowing my um, how much I have and all that good stuff. We're just trying to keep it as private and as general as possible. So it typically gives you how collectively all of your stocks have been doing throughout the week. And then the next page we're going to do here is just scrolling down. So this shows you the cash thumbnail here is just showing you what you have available in your uh, in your StockPile account, and then you can transfer money into it however you like. So I have $15.99 expected to go to my from my bank account to StockPile um, on the 20th. So it takes 3 business days to go through. And then these are the two stocks that I currently am a shareholder in. So AECOM, which is a company that was started by Elon Musk and then obviously Ford. Uh, and we're going to get more. I'm going to keep this as simple as possible, but I'm going to show you why certain stocks are better than other stocks. So let's go to the next page here. And this is just something that I highly recommend. It's in the settings um, part of the website. And keeping this, so by default, this is off. So I would click on this and make sure that it is selected. Um, so this is something I never knew before, but there are different companies that do offer a dividend. And a dividend is basically the same thing as a like having a savings account. So no matter how the stock does, whether it goes up or down, so forth, whatever you have invested in that specific stock, every quarter you will get a percentage back, and you can use that percentage to either reinvest in the company um, that provided that, or you can use it to buy a different stock, which is phenomenal. So this is every quarter, which is every 3 months. So that's in the settings section. Let's go to 4. The documents section, it just shows you if you were to click on any of these, it shows you when you made trades. It gives you an account statement at the end of every month. And so let's go to number 5 here, your timeline. Your timeline is very similar to the documents aspect. So it's just showing you, so you can see this says initiated and all that good stuff, but I've removed all of that just for privacy reasons. And so you can see that, yeah, I'm transferring, X amount of money from my bank. I bought X amount of money of a certain stock and so forth, and it'll bring you all the way back from when you started. And let's go to the next one. The next one is transferring money from your bank account. And now this is the least expensive way to make a trade or to purchase a stock. So if you want to transfer, so when you buy a stock with StockPile, you want to do it with, you want to be able to transfer that money from your bank account first, so you can have it in your StockPile. You can use other options like PayPal or credit card, but you get charged an additional 45 cents. So why not just wait the 3 days instead of being impatient, and then you won't keep getting charged for 45 cents a trade. The next thing we're going to do here is this is called a wish list. And with the wish list, you're basically you get this option here, and you can make it custom, and it would say, this would be me sending it to somebody and saying, hey, I'm interested in this stock, or my birthday's coming up, Christmas is coming up, whatever it is. So I'm sending you this, and I could put, X amount of money in here. So say I just said, hey, this is what I want for my birthday. I could write like $20 of Ford stock, and then I can send that to whoever I want. And if they are, if they are close to me and truly my friend, then they would send me that, and I would have that put directly into my account to invest in Ford stock. So those are just a very simple, just going through a couple of these different links in StockPile. Now, when we go to buy stock, and all of this on the app is extremely easy to use. You can find a store which does sell gift cards to do this. You can give a gift card to somebody else. You can do an e-gift, so you would send it to their email address. Or you want to do buy stock for yourself, which is where we are right now. So while we are in here, it has anything that's trending, and then all the different categories. So, and I really do like, anything that's tech and so forth. So, but what I'm going to do is show you what to look out for, what to at least consider when purchasing a stock. And right now we're going to look at Ford. So there's 2 big things to look at. Well, maybe 3, but so you typically want to try and grab a stock when it is relatively low. So when you've seen that the bar has been, let's do over a month period of time. And that's the thing, what's cool is it shows you day, week, month, year, and then the entire history of the stock. And so I see that, at one point, let's do max. hopefully it won't take too long here. So I can see, okay, the max that it was at was it was a while ago, but it was, you know, $30, and you know, and now it's only at 11.62. So that's where I want to buy it. And still here, it's relatively low over the last year. So it looks like a pretty safe bet. So they have stats, news about, you know, what's going on with the specific company, about Ford, and then just, you know, other things that they own and so forth. So, but we want to look at the stats option. And so here's a basic summary over the last year. And so here's the two very important parts. The PE ratio. Now the PE ratio, which is $12.15, that means that for every $12 at the moment, every $12.15 that you spend in Ford stock, you get $1 to put in the Ford stock as well. The dividend slash yield is what I was just talking about a moment ago. So Ford's dividend is actually relatively high. There are some that are higher, but 5% is really, almost 5% is really good. So you want to look for a low PE ratio, usually anything under 20 is what I suggest, and then a dividend yield of 4.95%, which is higher than any CD account or savings account. So you can, if you choose the right stock, you can make a decent amount of money in a short period of time. So, so like I said, if the dividend yield is 4.95%, that means that every quarter, every 3 months, I will receive almost 5% of whatever I have invested in Ford. So if I had $100 invested in Ford, or that's what it came out to, by the end of the quarter, then I will receive $5. And with that $5, I can decide to reinvest that into Ford, or just keep it for myself, whatever I want to do. So that is, so those are the two big things to look at, other than the actual charts of how they've done. So, so you want a lower PE ratio, anything 20 and under typically, and a higher dividend yield. And 4.95% is a fantastic dividend yield. So it's like having a savings account, basically, a really, really high interest savings account. So, and if you do own the stock, when you are ready to sell, there's no, it's extremely, it's like almost nothing to cash out. So that's another benefit of using StockPile. When you do purchase the stock, whatever it is, it is 99 cents per trade. So every time you decide to purchase more, doesn't matter if you purchase $1 or if you purchase $1,000 worth of that stock. If you do use your bank account, if you link it to your bank account, it'll only cost you 99 cents. You have to wait 3 business days, but if you do use PayPal or a credit card, it should do it almost immediately, but you will be charged 45 cents. And the last thing, let's see here, what I wanted to get into is the referral. Having a referral link, which is phenomenal. So, and if you, typically it is on the front page, but if not, this is the link right here. As long as you're logged in, stockpile.com/refer, you can do send invites, and so you can pick an email, You can post it to your Facebook. You can post it to Twitter. You can post it to LinkedIn. So if you know your your friends or family email address, and it could even be whatever their email address is to their phone as well, because for whatever reason you can't just send it directly to the phone. But so if I clicked add friends, I could enter emails myself. I could import everything from my Gmail or my Yahoo account, whatever contacts I've saved, and write my own little personal message. And as you can see here, if they use your link and they spend $10 on whatever stock, both of you get $5 of free stock. That is fantastic. If you have people that are interested in doing this, then there's I don't believe that there's a cap on doing this. So they just have to spend $10 or more on their initial purchase, I believe, and then you'll get a free $5 to do whatever you want with it. You could even purchase whatever you want and then cash out. So very, very, very cool. Not a lot of online stock trading sites will do this. So they've been around a couple of years. They've been very reputable in that amount of time. So, and it's really nice of how simplistic it is, which is one of the reasons that I absolutely love it. StockPile. And then I think the biggest thing, or not the biggest thing, but another awesome thing is that they make freaking awesome gifts. These are great gifts. I mean, when I was turned on to this by a family member, I was initially given a gift card or an e-gift card in which I was able to obtain and they can put in obviously whatever amount that they want for you to invest. So like I said, the biggest thing when looking through, just to go over this is just in general, is looking at I'd say at least the year chart, and you want to buy it relatively low. You don't want to buy it at its highest. And then going to the stats section of that page and looking at the PE ratio and the dividend yield. So this is fantastic for yourself. A dividend yield of 5%, like I said, is fantastic because no matter how the stock does individually, you will still make money regardless. So whether the stock goes up or down, you will still make money regardless. They will put it into your account. And that was where in here I went to do the Enroll for dividend reinvestment. So it would just do it automatically. If this is unchecked, they will still let you know. StockPile will still let you know, hey, you're about to receive X amount of money from investing in Ford, and then you can do you can do what you want with that money. But having this is just like, okay, I'm going to stay with this company, and and I'm going to reinvest in this company. So starting out, I would just personally look for companies that aren't that expensive, and the biggest, like I said, the beautiful thing about StockPile is that you don't have to buy an entire share. You can buy any amount you want, any fraction of a share that you want. So do a little bit of research, but I just wanted to make this as simple as possible. The website and the apps are extremely easy to use. It's very safe, it's very secure. I haven't had any issues with it, and I've actually sold some stock that I did have before, and I don't believe it even cost me anything. Like I said earlier that you could sell it for almost nothing, but I believe that it didn't even cost me anything to sell, and um, and I wouldn't get, and just in stocks in general, I wouldn't get too nervous about anything about if you see your stock really dropping and all that good stuff. But um, my personal suggestion is go with anything with a PE ratio of 20 and under and a dividend yield that looks relatively high. And 5% is actually really good, and there actually are other stocks that have a dividend yield of more than 5%, which is really, really fantastic. Um, Overall, StockPile is extremely easy to use. You're safe, you're secure. I'm just going to highlight all the biggest things. So you don't need an investor or a broker. It's only 99 cents per trade if you use your bank account instead of a credit card or PayPal. You can buy fractions of a share. You don't have to buy an entire share. Um, you can cash out whenever you want. It's available on every platform, so it's available for web browser and any Android or iPhone. And with your referral links, if you got a lot of friends who are interested, then all of you can start making some extra money, getting that extra $5 to invest in whatever you want. I really hope this video helped you guys out. I am going to put a link in the description for my personal wish list link, and if I have helped you out in any way, um, any amount would be greatly appreciated, as YouTube is um, you know is becoming uh, my main way to make money. So thank you everybody for watching. I appreciate your time, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Have a fantastic day, guys. Thank you.